Now I'm going to solve your question which came in JEE Main Shift 1. So have a look. This is questions number 1. Have a look. I'll go little fast because I have to also solve shift questions number 2 students for your help. What question says? Find dimensions of A by B if pressure P plus A by B into T square. P beta, it is a pressure, A by B, both are constant, T is the time. Half of rho V square, rho is density, V is what speed of particles, is equals to entire equations, you can say constants. Now, students, what you need to find A upon B. It's very simple, students. It's literally very simple questions. So have a look of the solution. Students, I can say, what's the concept? What's the concept? Students, if you remember, it's a very common concept, right? Students, if you remember, if we have two quantity, either in addition or subtraction, either in what student, addition or subtraction, you can both of the cases you have to equate these units. So students easily can equate P is equals to A upon B into T square. Right. We wish to find student A by B. So what you can say, A by B is equals to P by T square. Right, student? P is what? Pressure. So what is the dimension formula, students, for pressure? What is the dimension formula of pressure, students? I hope everyone remember Newton per meter square. Hi student, you're welcome for solution of JEE Main Shift 1. So this is what, students, you can say pressure. You can write M1 L1 T minus 2 beta, and this is remains L2. The pressure you will get dimensional formula of pressure. This is what, my dear, M1 L minus 1 T minus 2, right? Now, students, what you can say finally, because we wish to find A upon B. So, beta, this is the you already found. No? You can put over there. So you can say beta Z. This is M1 L minus 1 T minus 2, and this is T square. So it will goes up. So if if denominator will goes in up, so becomes what? Negative. So A by B beta, what will get? M1 L minus 1 T to the power minus 4. Hence option B, which one is correct? Okay, you can say Bombay is correct options. It's literally very easy questions. So now they ask like concept. This is concept for error. They can ask questions for next coming shift, like students, you can say division or multiplication concepts. That is the recommendation for everyone. Just keep in mind concept of error for multiplication as well as what, division, right, my dear? So now have a look next question, students. So what's the next question? Next question is that you can see force is mentioned for T I cap. Students, force is mentioned for T cube I cap minus 3 T square J cap. Mass is mentioned, student, that is 4 kilogram. Time zero particle is at origin. Then find velocity and position at T is equals to 2 seconds. Students, you can see literally very easy question. You can see you have to apply beta here. That is basic concept of kinematics in 1D. So student, I'll be just separate so that I can solve entire questions on a single page only. Right. Students, just go for solution. So this is, students, I can say for solution, step 1. First, you can write what's the given data. Beta, that is force mentioned, 4 T cube I cap minus 3T square J cap. Students also mention this is our writing, student, given data. Mass is what? You can say 4 kilogram. Right. Students, I'm going to use here formula of acceleration. So what is formula of acceleration? You can say force per unit mass. It's a very common formula. Now beta Z, you can write A. Force is what? This is 4 T cube I cap minus, student, 3 T square J cap. Mass remains 4 kilogram. You can say this is what? Cancel each other. So student, you can write A is equals to TQ I cap minus 3 by 4 t square j cap. Students, in the classroom, I strongly recommended to each and every candidate. In the classroom, I strongly recommended each and everyone. Students, be remember these two formula. No, I said it's a box formula. So what is box formula, my dear? If a as a function of t, students, you can replace acceleration is equals to dv by dt. Students, a as a function of x, then you can write a is equals to v. This is dv by dx. Now, beta, I'll use this one because what a is a function of t. So, students, I'll replace acceleration. Acceleration is equals to dv by dt. And this is what, students? Tq I cap minus beta 3 by 4. You can see t squared z cap. Student, do just cross multiply. Do cross multiply, right? Students, you can say this is dv is equals to tq I cap dt minus beta 3 by 4 t square j cap into dt. Students, just do integration. Just integrate both sides. Students, integrate both sides, right? So here, students, initially can take limit 0 to t. In last, we'll replace, right? T is equals to 2 seconds. 0 to t beta. No, t is nothing but it's a 2 seconds. Already mentioned the question. We have to find velocity at 2 seconds. This is what, my dear, 0 to v. So integration of dv beta, I hope all of you remember, others I'm telling here. I'm repeating again. Integration of dx beta g x, integration of dy beta, this is by, integration of dz beta, this is what? Z only. Now beta, what you can say, this is dv becomes v only, my dear. And this is what you can write t to the power 4 upon 4 beta g I cap. I hope all of you remember the formula. Otherwise, I'm telling you x to the power n into dx, my dear. You can write x to the power n plus 1 upon n plus 1 plus c for indefinite integration, right? This is indefinite. Now, students, but this is definite, so don't worry. Minus beta, what we can say? 3 by 4. This is tq by 3. Beta, what we can say? J cap. Beta, here also you can apply limit 0 to 2 seconds. Here also, beta g, you can apply 0 to 2 seconds. Now, beta, what we can say? V, just apply 2 to the 4 to the 8, 16, 16 by 4. So what you can say? This is 16 by 4 means 4 I cap. This is 4 I cap, beta. Now, students, you can see these three cancel minus this is what? 2 to the 4 to the 8. So 8 by 4 means you can see beta. This is what? 2 j cap, right? So beta, we wish to find velocity because they didn't mention options, so you can just find. This is a velocity answer in terms of vector. Students, here you can also write velocity you can find in terms of magnitude. So I hope you remember the how to find magnitude of any quantity, how to find magnitude of any quantity, coefficient of x whole square plus coefficient of y whole square. Beta, you can see this is the 4 whole square minus beta g 2 whole square. 4 for the 16 and 2 to the 4, 20. So what is the velocity you supposed to write as a final answer for velocity, my dear? This is 2 root 5 meter per second. Okay. Now, student, I can say I solve part number A for this question because they asked velocity as well as what position. Now, students, I can say in second part, I'm going to solve what is the position at uh, what is the position, student, at t is equals to 2 seconds. So, student, if we have velocity in terms of t, we can write beta first. Velocity is what? You can say already beta we solve t to the power 4 by 4. This is what, my dear? I cap minus this is t to the power q by 4 j cap. I hope students everyone remember it's the basic formula of I can say kinematics. We can replace student. This is dx by dt. So this is what, students? Dx by dt. is equals to t to the power 4 by 4 I cap minus t to the power, you can say q by 4 into j cap. So now again do cross multiply, or you can apply the concept of what variable separable, right? Students, you can say dx is equals to t to the power 4 by 4 into dt I cap, minus beta g what? This is what? T to the power 3 by, someone is writing. Student, you can write in English only, please. Then I'll be answer. He wrote something. I can say Suresh. Beta, you can write in English only, please. I'll help you. Q by 3 into what, beta? This is dt. Beta, you just integrate both side. You can apply limit here. This is 0 to 2, 0 to 2 beta, 0 to x. Dx becomes x, student. Dx becomes x only, right? T to the power 4. What you can write, beta z? T to the power 5. T to the power 5 by 20 beta, because 5 for the 20. Students, you can apply the limit 0 to 2 seconds. I cap. Don't forget, just write student vector direction also. Now, students, what you can say, this is t to the power 4 by what? You can say beta 4 for the 16. This is j cap, my dear, and limit 0 to 2 seconds. So we can write beta, this is x 2 to the, what we can say, 2 to the 4, 2 5 the, how much? 2 to the 4, 4 to the 8, 8 to the 16, 32, 64. This is what you can write, my dear. 64 by 20 I cap minus beta g. 2 to the 4, 16. 2 to the 4 to the 8 to the 16. 32. This is 32 beta, not 64 here. My bad. This is 32 only. This is what beta? You can say 16 by 16 I cap, right? Beta, you can say this is cancel 16, 16. X, you can write beta. This is what? You can say 4 to the 8. 8 for the 32. Or you can see beta like that. Just cancel two times. What beta we can say? This is what? 16 by 10 I cap minus beta g j cap. So this is, I can say, position vector we got in terms of vector. You can also write in terms of magnitude. So what is the magnitude difference for position vector? What they ask? Position only. Yes. Then student, you need to find magnitude as well. So you can say 16 by 10 whole square. As I said, if you want to find magnitude anywhere, then you can do coefficient of x square plus beta coefficient of y square. Just beta further solve, what is the answer you will get. So this is a question little, I can say, calculative, but it's easy. Let the calculation wise. Otherwise, whatever the question I solve, it's literally easy only. Now, students, have a look. Next question. Students, it's a question. I can say, beta, this question, and my dear, this question, both are, I can say, for 11th class student, right? Dedicated. Uh, Means 11th class also you can watch. Now, students, I can see this is the next one. Beta, this is question from 12th class. So what question says, which logic gate is given in the figure? Okay, there are four options like the XOR, NOR, NAND, and OR. Student, if you know basic concept of these all things, then what you can say, beta, this is if we are getting this is what known as, this is known as, beta, you can say, if you remember na, like NOR, OR, right? So whatever the things, if you are crossing this, I can say small circle. So this is a positive becomes negative, or you can say bar. So this is A beta Z. What you can write? This is what you can write, A bar. Beta, this is B. What you can write, student? This is what? B bar. Beta, you know this is what meaning. Beta, I can say AND gate and NOR gate and OR gate, right? So students, I can say AND gate mean dot, right? So beta, here you can write basically A, beta, this is what? OR gate means summation only. So here students, you can write, because again we are crossing one circle. So this is what you can write, my dear, here A bar plus B bar, whole bar, beta. Why whole bar? Because A bar, here to here A bar, here to here B bar, beta. This is what it's a, because again we are crossing one circle. So what you can say entire bar. Now again we are crossing one more circle beta. Then what you can say A bar plus B bar. This is what, my dear? Double bar. If we are getting a double bar, so beta, these are what? Cancel each other. This is what? Cancel each other. So finally, students, you can write this is A bar plus B bar. It's nothing else. It's I can say Boolean mathematics. It's what is, student? Boolean mathematics. You can write A bar plus B bar is nothing but what, which this is A dot B entire bar. Dot is what? Dot is representing AND gate. An entire bar. Then beta what will become? This is an AND gate. So student, what your answer here? Students, your answer option C is correct. That is what you can see in NAND gate. I hope it's easy. You understand. Now, students, have a look next question. What says next question? Uh, Student, this is the question. Maybe it is visible for you. Students, a charge 10 to the power minus 8 coulomb is held fixed at the origin. Okay, students, you can make diagram here. During study, I can say solving this question. What says, students? You can write, my dear, this is the condition, this is x, and this is y. What say? I can see this charge particle held at what origin? So here, beta, you can write 10 to the power minus 8 coulomb. Okay, and a charge is moved. Okay, so there is a charge. This is definitely, you can see all coordinates is possible. So student, there is a charge 2 into 10 to the power minus 6. Motion from where to where? You can say 4 comma 4 comma 2. Hare Krishna, my dear. Maybe someone joined. Next, beta, you can see this is 2, 1, and 2. Right, student? Okay. Beta, what's the questions? This is, beta, I can say one charge placed at origin. This is a motional charge. Motional charge, student, got displaced 4 comma 4 comma 2 to 2, 1, and 2. Slowly means we are not considering like acceleration and all. This is student meaning of slowly. The work done in doing so. We have to find work done. Students, if you remember, I can say those who call me Hare Krishna, like greetings. Students, those who I definitely remember. I said students in the classroom. If you remember, student, that is Ramban. Students, you said yes or no? Students, I said Ramban in the classroom. Maybe you remember. Definitely, beta, Ramban you will get it in the paper. And now, students, I'm going to solve question based on Ramban only. Right? So what's the Ramban beta? I hope all of you remember. Otherwise, I'm telling you students. This thing beta, just keep in your mind. This is again recommendation for coming next year, next paper of JEE mains. Beta, always you can keep in your mind. This is what beta J. We wish to find work done. So this is what work done is nothing but this is Q into delta V. Remember Raman formula. Now students, we wish to find delta V only. That's all. So you can see beta, this is work done. In the Q is what? It's a motional Q. So beta, this is Q, you can write. And delta V is what? Particle initially here, finally here, right beta? So what we can see over this condition, this is beta G delta V. So I'll write V1 minus V2. Okay, so this is V1, this is V2. I hope all of you remember, students, potential formula. Potential due to point charge. Potential due to, students, point charge. What I can say, this is K Q by R. Students, potential due to point charge. What we can say, KQ by R. So KQ beta what? I can say R1 because I'll find V1 and V2. So first I'll find, students, R1 and R2. How can we find R1, R2, right? So beta, for getting R1 and R2 here, what I can say, beta G for this condition. We can find beta R1 from here only. We can find what R1 from here only beta. So what is this? Tell me everyone. This is the R1 beta. You can take, my dear, this is R1. This is what, student? R2. So first I'll find R1 student. So for getting R1 here, here space is less. So beta, I'll use this space. right? I'll use this space beta g. Just you can manage student. Okay. So beta, what's the coordinate here? R1 is what? I hope all of you remember. Otherwise, I'm telling you students. R1 you can write this is square root of coefficient of x square plus coefficient of y square plus coefficient of z square beta. So this is what's the initial coordinate? 4 square plus 4 square plus 2 square beta. We'll get R1 distance with respect to origin. So tell beta ji 4 square plus beta g whole square plus you can say beta g 1 square, right? Then beta g what you can say 4 4 is 16, 1632. This is how much beta will get here? 442 beta. So this is again we can say 4 layer. So this is 36. You can write this is what beta g 6 only. This is beta R1. You can write beta g this is what R2. R2 beta from here. Origin to this coordinate system 2 1 2. Student, you can apply again same thing. This is what 2 square beta. This is 2 square plus beta z 1 square plus student. This is what I can say 2 square. So finally beta 2 to the 4, 2 to the 4, 8, 9. This is 3 beta. This is what we'll get 3. So R1 is 6 beta, R2 is it's a 3 beta z, 3 3 is a 9. I said 3 but I wrote 9 beta. Beta here I'll apply the things formula. Q is what beta? This is emotional Q. So beta, finally you can write for work done. Work done is equals to what beta is? 2 into 10 to the power minus 6 beta. It's a charge. What is V1? Because this charge only. So K and what is Q beta? 10 to the power minus 8 beta. No, this is what? I can say R1 and R2 here. Just keep it in mind. They didn't mention what's the unit. This, but I'm taking students. It's a meter because it's a memory based question. So student, I'm not much confirm what's the unit. So I have taken meter beta. This is what remains. You can say meter bacha k q by r1 minus beta g. What we can say? This is k and q remains same only. So this is what beta 10 to the power minus 8 upon beta. What we can say? This is what 3. Finally, beta ji solve here, will get answer of work done. Right. So this is I solved how many questions? One, two, three, four. These all are easy question and class notes only from BK sir. Now, students, have a look. I can say next question. I can see this question recently I finished in the classroom in NLM. So what is student this question here? Have a look, students, everyone. If K1 is equals to 10 plus minus 0.2 and K2 is what beta? 20 plus minus point 3, right? Beta, the maximum error in calculating while calculating value of equivalent spring if the above springs are connected in series, right? Beta, they are mentioned four options. Then beta, how can we do here? No, I hope all of you remember. It's very easy. Literally, students, it's very easy. Right, but I'll just separate it so that I can make solutions. These questions I can see on single page. Now, students, if you remember, I can say for the I'm talking beta g for series. For beta g series, what's the formula here? I hope all of you remember. 1 upon k equivalent beta. What you can say? 1 upon k1 plus beta g 1 upon k2. Right. Now beta z, no, this is a, I can see student here. I wanted to use the result because time is less here. I'll use result beta directly. Or maybe all of you remember error formula I give in the classroom. So just I'll give it a little things. Just take log beta both side and just finally differentiate. Then you will get beta. This is delta. What beta I can say? K equivalent upon beta. This is mentioned series here. So you can write beta. This is what series whole square. In fact, equivalent also you can say bacha ji is equals to what beta delta k1 upon beta k1 whole square. If you remember every formula, what is the I can say differentiation of dx upon x? Beta what I can say bacha? This is beta what? Plus you can say as usual we want beta maximum error. So this is what beta g delta k2 upon beta g K2 square, right? Here, beta, what you can say further, student, we used to find delta K equivalent. First, beta, we can find K equivalent. From no, in the classroom, student, I said if we have a two string in series, so finally, student, we can apply the formula. This is K1 into K2 upon what beta? I can say K1 plus K2 beta G. Simply you can write. So, beta, what is K1? This is 10 bacha. You can say 10 and beta, what is K2? 20 beta G. 20. Beta upon 20 plus 10 beta. How much we can say? 30. So, beta, you can say one decimal place, finish bacha. You will get K equivalent is nothing but it's a what? 20 by 3. So, beta, this thing you can say bacha 30. 20 by 3. So, students, we wish to find delta K equivalent error. What beta? You can say K equivalent whole square into my dear. This is delta K1 upon beta K1 square plus delta K2 upon beta what we can say K2 square. Now students we already found K equivalent 20 by 3. Beta you can put over there. This is 20 by 3 students into delta K1 here. What's the delta K1, my dear? Tell. So this is 0.2 beta. This is 0.2. You can write, my dear, 0.2. What's the K1 beta G? This is 10. So 10 times are what you can say 100. Plus beta delta K2. This is zero point 0.3. This is zero point 0.3 beta. And what's the K2 here? K2 square. This is 20 square beta. So this is what? You can say 400. Right. Now beta just do further calculation here. Simplification only. Beta 20 ja, what I can say, maybe all of you know 400 beta upon 9 into beta, you can say what? This is 0.2 upon 100. Just multiply with somebody. Plus, you can say 400 upon 9 into beta g 0.3 upon 400. It's very simple. I can say data given by NTA beta. You can say 400 finish. This 100 finished. Beta, what we can say, this is 4 to the 8.8. This is zero point 0.8 upon 9. Plus beta, this is what? You can say zero point 3 upon 9. Maybe all of you got. Beta, what you can say? 1.1. Now beta, 1.1 by 9. So you can write beta, this is what? 11 by 90. Any option is there beta? Any option is there? Yes. Got it here. What student? I can say option number A. This is what, my dear, option number A. So these, I can say questions dedicated for 11th class. 11th class you can also watch. Now students, have look next question here. So what question says student next? Mass of 2 kilogram at rest. Okay. Again, beta, you can see this question either from NLM or you can say from kinematics, right? NLM is more suitable for to call you. Otherwise, principle you can apply for kinematics only. You know, kinematics is a hero for mechanics. You can apply anywhere. So, students, what's the solution of this question here? Uh, in step 1 beta, first you can write what is the given data. What is the given data beta? You can say mass beta g, this is 2 kilogram. Force beta, how much? 4 TQ I cap minus 3T J cap. We have to find velocity only, magnitude they mention. I hope I can say this is repeat questions, no? Which I solve this question beta ji. Yes, I'm getting message. I said no, it's a memory based question, so maybe left right. So same process beta. Don't waste time here. I'll not waste time because time is very precious. I have to also make solution of like next student. So this is beta. Step 2 also I want a solution. So this is a repeat beta ji. Maybe data left right, right? I'll discuss this question with you. This question is again student, I can say part of 11th class student only. So those are watching 11th class, you can stay in the meeting on live session. You can watch the solution. Students, I can say for this question, what says? Have a look question first. Student, in the question, rod of mass M. Okay, rod, this is hanging, mass is M and length is L. Okay, mass is M and length beta L is mentioned is attached to two ideal strings. Find tension in the left string. Okay, we have to find tension over here. Students, we have to find tension over here. The tension in the left string just after right string is cut. Okay, this is finished. Okay, fine. I can say beta, if this rod is finished here, then what you can apply? Students, I can say for that condition, just go through ABD. In the classroom, I repeated multiple times. The students, ABD is the language of physics, basically, right? So, student, just will go for solution. Make ABD of rod after cutting. I think this is string. Then, beta, what you can say, this is the scenario you can analyze. Sir, this is the point of, I can say, string, and this is the, you can say, beta, rod basically. Rod is mass is M and length is L. Now, beta, this, if I can, this system, now system is in equilibrium. Once it will cut, then what is tendency here? You can see a rod will move like this. In what beta? You can see clockwise directions. The rod beta what will move in clockwise direction. Okay. Now beta, you can see for this condition, if rod will move in clockwise direction, then you can show bacha ji. This is the, I can say, rod. I can say alpha. Once this string you will cut, particle will move like this. So students, I can say this is the alpha basically. No beta, one force is there due to mg force. Mg force is what? Mg force student acting due to gravity, right? Now students, I can say for this condition, what's the thing you can apply? Beta, first we can think, again, it's a hero formula for rotation. Beta, you can think first, torque is equals to I alpha. Torque is equals to what beta? We can say I alpha. Beta, mg always acting what? Center of mass of the body. Mg always acting what? Center of mass of the body. So beta, you can see this is what? Mg into beta. What center of mass? L by 2 only. L by 2 beta. Okay. Then beta g, what is the moment of inertia at the end point of rod? What is the moment of inertia at the end point of rod? Anyone? Can you tell me, please? Okay, students, this is at the end point of rod ml square by 3. At the end point of rod beta, what you can say this is ml square by 3. So you can write beta z ml square by 3. Alpha will get from here. Now beta, you can say this mass cancel, this L cancel. Now, beta, what you can write finally for alpha? How much? This is what you can say 3g by 12. Now, beta, just multiply. So, alpha you will get this is 3g by 12. This is what here you can write basically alpha. Okay, fine. Now, students, I can say what we can think. System will start motion. No, students, if you remember, as I said, in circular motion, there are two kinds of acceleration. In circular motion, there are two kinds of acceleration. One is radial and one is tangential. Did I know? System what? Attain the velocity, angular acceleration. So particle has what? You can say tangential acceleration. That is what? AT is equals to R alpha. And this is nothing but beta. I can say this is step one for this question. Step two beta, you can take. This is what? Acceleration of center of mass. Because what we are considering? Particle of motion with respect to center of mass beta. So this is what? Beta, you can write. This is what? R. What is beta formula? AT is equals to R alpha. Na beta formula? AT is what? R alpha. So this is beta what? R into alpha. R beta how much? Particle motion from center of mass beta. You can write this is L by 2 and alpha beta we already got. How much? 3g by 12. Now beta you can say this L cancel. So ACM beta how much will get here? This is 3g by 4. Beta the ACM will get what? 3g by 4. Now, students, let's have a look. I can further part of the solution. We wish to find basically tension. How can we get? Students, simply you can just apply concept of NLM. Concept of NLM. Beta. How can we apply NLM concept? Because again, beta, you have to make ABD. mg force acting in this direction. Beta G tension acting in this direction. Particle motion beta this direction. So what you can write beta G for this condition? What you can write beta G for this condition? You can say this is mg minus. You can apply beta. You can apply students summation of f net which is equals to ma. Mg minus t is equals to what beta we can say? This is what? M into acceleration of center mass, which we found. This is 3g by 4. Now, beta, you can say this is mg minus t is equals to what, beta? M into, and assume how much? 3g by 4. Beta, but just we solve further here. Minus t, beta, what? 3mg by 4 minus mg. Beta 4mg. mg by 4 will get here. What is it? We will get T is equals to this is mg by 4. Which option correct, my dear? You can say this option B is correct. You know, student, till now, whatever I solve the question, this is all question from class notes. It's a very common standard question, students, right? B follows because definitely will I can say will select in your JEE means in advance as well. Now, beta, have a look next questions. Again, beta, this question I can see from beta G basically 11th class only. So what's question, student? Two identical rods, each of mass m, are length L, are connected to form T shape. Okay, beta, there are two rods. You can take beta. What's the solution for the question? I can say, bacha G, for solution beta, what says there are two rods and they are what framing T shape. So beta, you can just make rod. Mass is m, length is L. Now, students, you can say the things here. Beta G, this condition, what you can say, what say lastly, bacha, moment of inertia about lower edge of T. Okay, beta, you can take here. You can take there, for finding moment of inertia, beta, it's a highly required, in center of mass beta. In center of mass, I said, what is the mandatory things which you have to first, I can see show in your diagram. That is what origin point. Beta G, I can say for to find moment of inertia, first we have to highlight what is, I can say beta G, this is basically, you can say beta axis of rotation. So this is what beta, you can take axis of rotation. This is what beta, you can take axis of rotation, right? So beta here you can write moment of inertia. Simply beta, if because this rod, for this rod, this is what? Tell me everyone. For this rod, beta, you can treat as a what? End point of rod. Beta, this is rod, you can take this is the moment of axis of rotation. Beta G, this is M, this is L beta, this is axis of rotation, right? Beta G, for this condition, what you can say, beta, moment of inertia about this point, ml square by 3. This is what? ml square by 3. Beta, this rod is what? Parallel to axis. Parallel to axis. So this is what, beta? Simply we can say ml square. What's the body? ml square. So what is supposed to write? I total. Beta, what you can say? One I for this and beta one another I for this. So beta, I can say for this, what you can write beta? ml square by 3. Beta, I can say for this rod, length remains same only. Simple, we can apply formula of moment of inertia. What is the formula of moment of inertia? Mass into beta distance square. Now, beta, okay, someone is telling repeat. Student, listen carefully, beta. You got it. ml square. So I can say beta I total what you can write 4 ml square by 3. You know how this is questions. Beta options D is correct only. Right. Again, students, I'm going to move next questions. So I can say beta this is question for 12th class. Till now, which I discussed, I can say there is one question for 12th class. Remaining all are 11th class. Here, students, I can see these questions totally designed only for 12th class students. What's in the questions? Beta, this question from I can say electromagnetic wave. I recommended in the classroom. I suggested multiple times. Each and every candidate, please be remember this kind of questions. Definitely will get benefit in the paper hall. And ultimately, they ask these questions. Beta electromagnetic wave that is E is mentioned E naught sine of 3 into 10 to the power 5 t plus sine of 12 into 10 to the power 15 t is incident on a metal surface of work function is what? 2.8 electron volt. Kinetic energy maximum ejected from electron. Okay, we have to find kinetic energy maximum. Again, beta, it's a very common format of the question. So, have a look, students, everyone. What's the solution? Students, you can write once electromagnetic wave as usual. So, students, I can say for this condition, this is what you can write epsilon sine 3 into 10 to the power 5 beta t plus beta g. This is what sine 12 into 10 to the power 15. This is t, right, beta? Okay, this is what I can say electric field equation. They find wanted beta kinetic energy, right? So what we can do? What's the better for us? Beta, kinetic energy function of frequency only. You can think like that, right? So beta, frequency is what? Frequency is associated with omega. Students, I can see if you remember this formula of omega. Omega is what? You can write with either 2 pi by t or we can say 2 pi by 2 pi into mu. Both you can write. Omega students, you can write 2 pi by t or you can say 2 pi mu. Both you can write. Students, for this condition, what I can say here for this condition, beta, we have two omega. You can see this is omega 1, this is omega 2. But you can see beta, this omega is what? Will create beta less frequency because 3 into something. This is what 12 into 10 to the power 5. So beta, I can say this omega students will create more beta frequencies. So I'll take beta this omega. So what's omega this one? Bacha? 12 into 10 to the power, you can say 15 by beta, this is 2 pi. You can say this is the frequency, right? Beta, for this condition, pi can take approximately 3 hours. No need to take 3.14. Will help you. So frequency beta, it will take 2 3 the 6. So we can write beta, this is 12 into 10 to the power 15 upon beta g 6 is equal to mu. 6 to the 12 beta. So we will get finally what is the frequency? This is what beta? 2 into 10 to the power 15. What's the unit? Hertz. Now beta, I can find what's the initial energy, incident energy, right? So I can say this is step 1 beta g. Now this is step 2 beta. So you can find incident energy. What beta? You have to find incident energy. What is beta energy incident here? You can apply beta both formula. Either you can see E is equals to h mu, or beta you can see E is equals to what? Sc by lambda. Okay. So beta, this is I'll apply here h into mu because I have a mu bacha here. So energy incident beta you will get h is what? 6.634, 6.63. 10 to the power beta minus 34. And what is mu? 2 into 10 to the power 15. Beta, it's in joule here. I can say this entire terms beta what in joule. Beta, we can convert answer in electron volt beta. So we can divide 1.6 10 to the power what? Minus 19. Finally, beta will get input energy. How much beta? Just go through further solution here. I can say this is 19 beta will goes up means plus 15 plus 19. How much beta? 34. I can see entire terms is cancel. Entire terms is what? Cancel finally. So beta, what will get after solution here? This is energy 8.25 electron volt. This is the incident energy. Beta, this is the metal surface. This is the metal surface, right, my dear? This is the metal surface beta. And what's the work function is mentioned? 2.8 electron volt. Students, I can say there is a concept here. Minimum energy required to eject electron from metal surface. That is more than that. So beta, what you can say answer here, which is supposed to write kinetic energy maximum, kinetic energy, kinetic energy beta maximum. What energy incident minus beta work function. So what's the energy incident? 8.25 minus 2.8 beta. How much coming here? Hmm. See, beta approximately this is 2.8. Something beta 5.4 electron volt, right beta? So finally you can write this option C is correct. It's not tough, but I know the paper hole is the pressure and all beta. Due to this, maybe we'll get like some calculation pressure, but it's easy. You can do beta. Now beta, have a look next question here. So this is the questions. Oh, there is a data is missing. Okay, I'll take some data. Beta, because it's a memory-based questions. I can't say ki what's the exact data I got from somewhere. So I'll try to convey the things, because they asked this thing. Maybe there is a possibility they can repeat, right, my dear? So I can see for this condition what we have to find. Find heat produced in external circuit AB. Okay, just keep in mind they just telling beta AB only, right? We have to find the beta G here only. So beta, I can say this is circuit. You can take one 2. This is remains 1 dear, and this is you can say 2 and 4. But I know one thing because there is a question because it's memory based. Nobody I can say it said till now. Someone is telling it's a balanced Witterson bridge. Someone is telling unbalanced Witterson bridge. Students, here I'm considering balance. It's easy to solve, right? So students, for this solution, I'm considering here. This is what, my dear, balanced Witterson brace right here. Okay, easily can see beta. This is what. What is the condition of weightation of these? I can say diagonal resistance multiple is I can say product is equal. So 4 1s are 1, 4 only, 2 2s are 4, 4 only beta. Okay, so here beta you can say there is no use of this 1 ohm. Beta you can just first replace or I can say simplify your circuit. So what you can see 2 and 1, 3 beta. These two are in parallel. So you can take this is a 3 and 4 and 2 beta again in parallel beta. So this is what you can write. This is what 6. Now beta Z, you can see this is what's the mention? You can take beta. This is a 20 volt. This is 20 volt beta. And finally there is one more beta party resistor. There is one more resistor beta party. Okay. This is students. I can say 20 volt. This is beta again. It's a 2. It's a 3, 2 plus 1, and this is what 6. Beta, you can see now 6 and 3 what? Both are in parallel. So what beta? 6 and 3 becomes 2 only, and 2 2 ja 4. You can write beta heat now. So beta we want current. What is current? Current beta, tell me. What's the current beta? This is what beta you can say V upon R equivalent. What R equivalent? 4 only. So beta this is you can say 20 by 4. This is the 5 ampere. This is what Bachaji you can say 5 ampere, right now? Okay. So beta, here we can write heat. So what is heat beta? I square R into T. T is mentioned Bachaji. 1 second only. So here beta, you can see my dear. I square means what? 5 5s are 25. 5 5s are 25. Beta they ask na, bacha what? I can say AB only. So what is the R equivalent across AB? Don't take this one, these two also. Right? AB bacha party. So what is this? This is 2 beta. Don't multiply 2 2 plus 2 4 beta. No, AB beta only 2. This is what 2 beta. So what is heat beta will get students? We will get heat is equals to what? This is basically 50 joule. It is what student we will get 50 joule. Right? Okay. Student now have a look next year. Next question, student. What's the question, student? A current carrying solenoid is placed vertically and a particle of mass m with charge q is released from rest. The particle move among the axis of solenoid with accelerations a that will satisfy. Okay, so there are four options. Now, question I got it. What says? Students, you can see for this question, Peter, this is a basically solenoid. This is solenoid, right, my dear? Okay. If you really charge particle, means not you already mentioned, the particle move among the axis of solenoid. The particle is coming beta, I can say parallel to solenoid, right? If particle is coming parallel to solenoid beta, you can say, sir, force magnetic force zero only. Magnetic force never will come, sir. Why magnetic force never will come? Because you remember what is the magnetic force? This is Q into V cross V. So beta velocity of particle may be, or you can tell like that, parallel to solenoid or anti-parallel to solenoid. So you can say if parallel, so angle is zero, so sine again zero. If anti-parallel sine n pi, you know everyone sine n pi goes to zero. So all the cases, what you can say, sir, magnetic force never will come in picture. If magnetic force will never will come in picture, then what you can say, bacha? Force is zero. Then what is the maximum possibility? This is what particle coming down due to gravity only. So what is the answer? That is, students, you can say option first is correct. A is equals to G. Now, beta, have a look next question here. So, what say next question, student? And beta, for next question, what says? An air-filled capacitor of capacitance C is filled with a dielectric K is equals to 3 of width, okay, D by 3, where D is what separation between the plates. The new capacitance is, it's a very common format beta, very common. Have a look of the solution. It's easy, beta. It's literally very easy questions. I can see beta, it's a formula. Just insertion of dielectric between the capacitor. Insertion of dielectric between the beta, what you can say, this is the capacitor, right beta? So this is the formula here to get answer for this question. This format of question beta, epsilon into A by D minus T plus beta, what you can say, T by K, simple. T is beta, what means? Beta, this is what? Thickness beta. Directly width. This is what? D by 3 beta. So you can say C is equals to epsilon naught into A by D minus D by 3 plus beta. This is, you can say, D by 3. And K is beta how much? 3 R. So you can multiply beta 3 here also. Right. Here you can do further calculations. This is what, my dear? Epsilon naught into A by D minus D by 3 plus beta D by 9. 3, 9 beta LCM, maybe all of you know 9 only. 9 beta, I can say this is the 9 only beta. This is what? You can say 9 beta will goes up. 9 epsilon naught into A. Right beta? This is, you can say, 9D minus 3D plus D. So 10D beta minus 7D. So beta, what you can write? You can write 9 by 7. Beta, what you can write? 9 by 7 epsilon naught into A by D. Beta, I hope all of you remember here. Says what? Epsilon naught into A by D beta G. So this is nothing but it's a C only. So what is supposed to write beta final answer? 9C by 7. Any option is there? Oh yes, good, 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 good. We got beta. I can say this is options number D. This is options number D. Now let's see, have a look next here. Next question. Student, this question from, I can say, beta G, from thermodynamics, right? So, what student? This is 10 mole of O2 is heated at a constant volume from 30 degrees Celsius to 40 degrees Celsius. The change in internal energy of gas, change in internal energy beta, right? I can say bacha, in fact this is CV and this is R beta. Everywhere this is the formula remains constant. For what beta? To find change in internal energy. It's nothing beta. Delta U, what you can say, delta U beta what? N CV delta T. What beta you can say? N CV delta T बच्चा party. Simple यार. So beta, what is N बच्चा? What is N beta जी? N is 10. And C बच्चा जी 7. No need to convert बच्चा because already it's a calorie only. Right? If required, then we can do. Delta T beta how much? This is 10 degrees Celsius. Further solve it, we'll get answer. Change in potential, change in what? Internal energy. Right, beta? We'll get what? This is the, I can say, beta, this is mentioned CP only here. Then how can we get CP, bacha? This is wrong here. This is not correct. Beta, we can use Mayer's relation. What is Mayer's relation? CP minus CV is equals to R. CP minus CV is equals to beta, what I can say? CP minus CV is equals to R only, right? Okay. So beta R is what? 2. R is what students? I can say 2 only. CP beta, that is what? I can see 7. CV we used to find here. You can see CV is nothing but it's a 5 only. CV is nothing but beta. What we can see 5 only. Finally, you can write it. Delta U is what? N. N is what? 10 bacha ji. CV beta how much? 5. Delta T beta how much? 10 beta. So delta you know how easy question beta. Huh? 500 joule. Right. Then students, I can say move on next question here. Again, beta, this question for 12th class, 11th class, this one. So what question is today? In a double slit experiment, in a double slit experiment, in a double slit experiment, the distance between the slits is zero point 0.1 centimeter and the system is placed at 50 centimeter from the slit plan. Okay, this is beta they mention here capital D. This is what beta is they mention small d, right? This is beta is capital D. This is small d from the slit plan. When one slit is covered with a transparent sheet having a thickness T and refractive index 1.5, the central fringe shifts by zero point 0.2 centimeter. Again, beta, it's easy question. No, look like very, I can say by statement. The value of T means we used to find thickness student. We used to find what? Thickness basically, right? Students, I can say for the thickness, what is the point beta we can apply? Bacha ji, there is a formula here. We can use student directly over here. So what is student's formula here? This is, you can say d into x by d is equals to what beta? T into mu minus 1. We used to find t basically. So t beta, what you can say? T is beta, you can write d into x upon beta. This is d times of mu minus 1. Mu beta how much? 1.5. D beta how much here? This is answer centimeters, no need to conversion. Answer in centimeter, no need of conversion. D beta how much? 0.1 centimeter. So you can write beta 10 to the power minus 1 because no answer in terms of minus only. Then beta x beta how much? X, no, what is the meaning of x beta? Usually beta I can say, just make one diagram, you can understand easily. Beta, this is, I can say central fringe. This is the central fringe, right? I can say this is the slit. This is the slit. Beta, you can say this is a slit. Now, once you will put, I can say fringe over here, central front, center bright over here. But once you will put beta, then you can say this is the basically point. We'll get central fringe over here only, right? So this is the y mentioned for us. How much? 0.2 centimeter. So you can write beta, this is 2 into what? 10 to the power minus 1. Also beta, because why I'm converting this answer in power only here, right? Then d beta how much? 50 centimeter. You can beta write as usual. And beta, what is mu means 1.5 minus 1 beta. You can write this is zero point 0.5. Further, you can solve beta, see any option you will get here. Any option you will get student. Now beta, have a look next question here. So what it says, student, next questions. They propagates whose electric field is given by, I can say, beta, this question I predicted last year for Zaya's parents, right? A wave propagates whose electric field is what? Beta mentioned 69 sine omega t minus kx. Find the direction of magnetic field. Beta, it's literally very easy. If you remember, I can say in class concept, also I taught a little beta, not in much detail. If t and x both have a different sign, if t and x both have a different sign, then beta, what is the direction of wave propagation? Positive x-axis. I hope you got my point. Beta, wave will propagate if electric field, magnetic field both are perpendicular to each other. That is the basic point. So you can take beta. This is, let us suppose I'm calling electric field. You can take beta. This is what electric field beta. This is what beta magnetic field because no perpendicular to each other. Definitely can say a particle will move like this only, right beta? So what we can say I cross J beta. What we can say I cross J is what K cap beta. So this is the condition. This is the condition beta which you can write over here, right? So these are the literally very common and very easy question. Okay, students, am I audible, visible? My audio, video clear? Just say yes, no. Anyone from all of you? Okay, beta. Have a look next question here. What's the question beta next? Two mechanical waves on a string of equal length equal, tensions T, having linear mass density. You can say mu1 by mu2, that is 1 by 2. Find the ratio of time taken for a wave pulse to travel from one end to other in both strings. Gravity, ignorance. Okay, fine. Come on, we have to find ratio of what? Time. So students, you can say for this question solution, what beta is? We wish to find ratio of time beta. You can say T1 by T2. What is time? Distance upon speed. So you can say beta L1 by V1 upon beta G L by V2. L is remain same. So finally we'll get T1 by T2. It's nothing but it's V2 by V1. First, listen, we got from here only. So we wish to find V2 by V1. That is the point. Now, beta, I can say this is step one for this question. Step two, beta ji. What I can say step two. Beta ji, for this condition, you have to use formula of velocity of sound. This is what T by mu. So you can see T is remains same beta ji. So this is mu, which is V is what inversely proportional to mu. So you can write V1 by V2 is what, my dear? Mu2 by mu1. Students, in the question mentioned mu1 by mu2 is equals to 1 by 2. So what is mu2 by mu1 beta ji? This is, can I say it's a 2 only. You can do beta. So this is v1 by v2 is what beta? It's a 2 only. But what is the time? Time, you can write finally step 3. What is time, students? Time, you can say t1 by t2 is what? V2 by v1. So this is what beta? 1 by root 2. Is there any option? Yes, it's easy question here. You can say option Bombay is correct. Right, my dear. Now have a look. Next question, students, everyone. Now, students, two rods of equal lengths, two rods of equal lengths, each are joined together end to end. Coefficient of linear expansion of rods alpha 1, alpha 2. Yesterday I said beta these all questions. Yesterday or I can say last yesterday. Alpha 1, alpha 2. Their temperature are same. Their temperature are same and equal to what? 30 degrees Celsius, which is increased to 100 degrees Celsius. Find the length. Oh my God. It's literally very easy question, my dear. It's a, I can say, literally very easy beta. I hope I said the formula of in the classroom. length final if you are having the temperature. What beta? This is you can say length initial 1 plus alpha delta T. Beta L final length final layer. I can say this is L initial 1 plus alpha 1 delta T beta common now both of the cases here. Plus beta you can say L initial 1 plus alpha 2 delta T. Now students just finally you can solve here. You will get answer. Right student. Now students I'm going to just move next question. So beta what's the next questions here? Have a look. Uh, Again beta this question from 11th class. Work power energy. What's the student's questions? A curve is given below between potential energy of particle and its position on x-axis. Given tan theta 1 is equals to 1, tan theta 1. This is the point student you can note down for making solution of the questions. Students, I can, what's the means? Tan theta 1 beta z, this is 1. Tan theta 2 beta z, this is 3. Tan theta 3 beta, this is what you can say minus 1 by 2. Very good. Now, beta, I can say we have to just answer the mention bacha. Maybe is this skill for everyone. Beta, this is A to B, then B to C, C to D, and D to E. Right. Beta, which portion has a, I can say force is least, where slope is 0. Now, beta, you can remember everyone here. This is also, I said, beta, this formula in MOS, mechanics of solids, my dear. F is equals to what? Minus du by dx. F is what beta is minus du by dx, right here. So, this is slope is 0. So, beta, I can say force is least. You can just go through option here, hit and try. So, here also CD, here also CD, here also CD. A not possible at all. A, I can say out of the question. Now, beta, I can say this is AB. Beta, you can say for A and B here. This is the theta 1. Beta, basic slope is positive here. Then beta, this is theta 2. Then beta what you can say this is what? Theta 3. You can say bacha this is DE. This is what? DE. Beta which one has a maximum slope here? Right? That is what you can say this condition. Beta what you can say this is the condition here where you will get what? Slope is maximum. Right my dear? So beta I can say where beta will get maximum slope here? Here this is the least value. This angle is least value. You can see theta 1 and theta 2. So here beta what will get maximum slope, right beta? So I can see 2 point is fixed, maximum minimum. Okay, this is BC and this is CD. Okay, BC and CD. Sir, here also, sir, I can say we have again fighting till now, fighting in options number B and D. So I can say we have just justified. Finally, we have just clear A, B, and D, E, right? I can say, bacha, D is less. D is less. Why? Because it's more. No, beta. In negative, if we have a more values, so that is a more positive beta. So what I can say, this is students options number. Which one is correct, beta? Ji? That is Bombay. That is Bombay. Here, student, in the classroom, we discuss too many things here. What's the maxima, minima, condition of stable, unstable, like that. Okay. Now, students, have a look. Next question. This is, I can say, beta, problem based on fluid dynamics. So, again, beta, it's application of Venturi meter. It's what application of Venturi meter, right? Beta ji, I can say for application of Venturi meter, beta, Bernoulli's we can apply simply. Either beta, there is a direct formula here to find this question. But if you forgot, then I'll go, I can see basic process. Beta, what's the have the question one time? Find volume rate. Okay. Beta, I see this thing here also little, not in much detail. About beta, I can see volume rate. What is the volume rate? What is student volume rate? This is students, you can say this is dv by dt. It's nothing here. I just see this is the derivation part. You can see it's a continuity equation. You can use here. You can use continuity equations. A1, V1 only. I can see beta what is data mentioned for us. A by A ratio is mentioned. This is student, I can say cross section. B area is A. This is a cross section B beta. What is the area mentioned? This is small a. This is what beta is capital A. There is a relation mentioned student that is I can say large area upon small area is equals to 2. Small I can say large area beta value also mentioned. This is root 3. Density of water also mentioned for us. Then student, what we can do for this question and how can we proceed this question further beta? I can say for this question solution beta, right? We can apply gently that is beta fluid mechanics, right? So beta, what is the fluid mechanics here? If you remember everyone, beta from here to here, we'll go through like apply Bernoulli's equations because we have two equations. So beta, what is Bernoulli equations? This is what you can say P plus rho g plus half rho v square is equals to constant beta g. P plus half rho v square, or you can say P plus rho g plus half rho v square. This is what beta g you can say constant. This is what students you can say this is basically constant. So now beta here I'll apply here pressure PA minus PB. Beta what I can say pressure because beta height remains same. We are applying beta equation of continuity from here only. So no need to height to write height here. So here student you can see this is PA plus half of rho water students VA square is equals to beta PB plus half rho beta. This is the VB square, right? Now beta here I can say this thing beta. This we can write PA minus PB. PA minus PB. What is student? Half rho I can take common. This is what my dear VV square minus beta G VA square. We'll get VA VB. From where, bacha? We can apply the formula here. This condition beta G. This is I'm using here equation of continuity. A1 V1 is equals to A2 V2. Let us suppose I'm calling A bacha. Right. A is what mentioned? Root 3. So you can say bacha see this is root 3 VA is equals to what beta? Can you see A2 here? Root 3 by 2 into V2 only, right? Beta, you can say this root 3 cancel. Beta, you will get V2 nothing, it's a VV only. VV is equals to twice of VA. VV is equals to what? Twice of VA, right, beta? Okay. Now, students, we can fit this value over here, right? So beta, I can say we will get here PA minus PB is what beta? This is height mentioned, rho GH. You can take PA minus PB beta what? Density of water, rho G beta, they didn't mention. Then you can take 10 meter per second, sorry, 9.8 only. Rho GH is equals to beta. I'll take rho beta. Already I have taken common. Half of rho, this is what VV square minus VA square. Since you can cancel uh, this row, this row. This is, you can say 2GH. VV, how much? Twice of VA square. Means this is 4 VA square minus VA square. This is 2GS beta G 3 times of VA square. You can take beta 10 also for simplification here. So this is 2 into beta, 10 into beta, this is what? 5 is equals to 3 into beta, this is VA square. Right, my dear? Okay, I'll solve further here, students. I'll categorize here so that anyone can understand. Student, this is step 1 till now beta. Step 1. This is step 2. This is beta step 3. Step 4 beta, that is final calculation. We wish to find beta VA square. What you can see? 2 tens are 20. 100 by 3. 100 by 3 beta. So VA what will get? You can say 10 by root 3. This is VA. This is what beta is VA. We wish to find basically which a volume rate. So this is dV by dt. Simple beta. I can say A area A1 and this is V1. V1 we got beta. What is area A1? This is root 3. Root 3 beta and this is what? 10 by root 3. Cancel which. So you will get volume rate is nothing but this is a 10. This is a 10. Right. So students, already I solved around, I can say 18 questions, right? Of today because there are 25 questions, but I got to somewhere from this much questions only. Remaining students, I can say questions. I'll see few questions I can also give you like around 20 questions. So what is the question student basically? Just little data I got from somewhere. Students, I can say this is question from I can say ray optics. I can say human eyes. Beta, I can say there is objective. FO is mentioned lecture. This is what 2 centimeter. FA beta, this is what you can say 4 centimeter. Length of tube beta, this is also mentioned 32 centimeter. We have to find magnification. So it's a simple formula beta. L into D upon F naught by Fe. This is things we have to find. I can see beta there is one more question I remember, but I'm not much pretty confident because that I can say not much sufficient. So what's the next question, student? I can see there is a planet, right? Initially, planet is revolving. I can say radius of 1.5 r, right? After some time, what says the question student? This is what becomes. You can say beta. This is 3r. This is what 3R. So basically, we have to find energy supply from here to here. I can say beta for this condition, in the classroom, I proved total energy. That's why we are all are, I can say stable, easily walk, talk, everything. Beta what? Minus G mass of Earth, beta, I can say planet, upon what? Twice of R. This is the total energy, right, beta? So again, you can apply it. That is a song I gave multiple time in the classroom. Beta what? Minus G m into beta mass of Earth means Earth beta we are considering as a planet twice into 3r by 2 plus beta energy supply we will to find is equals to what beta minus G capital M small m upper beta twice of 3r. So finally, Bacha, you can solve further here. As I see, data didn't get sufficiently to tell you, right? So this is all our discussion session. Now, student, I'm just going to just stop live session. I'll come soon for I can say J main set 2 questions.